and we got a great talent today, Lady Bri from Cleveland, Ohio. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed. How are you?
We're doing great. And your new album, you released a couple you released a new video this week and a couple different snippets of the songs on your YouTube page. And wow,
Yeah.
what a great one,
Oh,
amazing voice.
thank you.
When you get in the car and you're listening to this, it just bumps, and I love it. It has a great sound to it. And yeah, and it's out now, isn't it? Me is already out.
Me came out on my birthday.
Awesome.
So yes, it is out. That was February 24th.
hmm and if you haven't heard it yet, you got to get this album because it's some great music. Please tell me a little bit about yourself, because you're from Cleveland, Ohio, and
Let's go
just
to my
had
six.
the NBA All-Star game over there just
Yeah.
recently. So Cleveland's been hot, and you're
Yeah.
part of that city. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came up.
Well, I'm born and raised Cleveland, Ohio, and I took a little detour and lived in Denver, Colorado for about 12 years
Mhm.
and came right on back after my father went on to heaven. And so being back has just been a joy ever since. It's like he left a mantle here for us to take after. And so since being back in 2012, we got with Welshly Arms, and then we just started, I don't know, like splashing our way into destiny. So it's been great being back.
Awesome. And maybe that coming back actually kind of like just helps spur everything, because you never know. Things always seem to happen in weird, mysterious ways. But
So true.
yeah, but we got to let's get into, because I saw the music video. It was released this week for me.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great song. What was the inspiration behind it, and how did it all come about?
You know, um, to make an optimistic, sweeter side of 2020, it really gave me some time to dial into myself after exerting so much. And I think, not to give it too much glory, but it definitely served as a catalyst to getting into things that were most important. And I felt like it was the zeitgeist of the world. I think that many people were starting to have that clean canvas perspective, and where now, what now may have been the questions. And we all
It's 14
kind of
hours.
understand that it starts with me.
Mhm.
And anytime I'm dealing with an opportunity to speak through the megaphone, if you will, I like to include everybody. And so I think me is a word while singing it that, it can stand for you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so upbeat, has a great beat to it. Everything it just comes together really, really well. Um, with the music video, how fun was it to make it? Because it just seemed like it was just you being you, and just, hey, enjoy it with me.
Well, shout out to Shot by the Carters. They really set an atmosphere beautiful to work in. Behind the scenes, I had my makeup artist, Mohawk, and my husband back there too, who were just like cheering me on. And I just landed in LA actually. So I was a nervous wreck, but thanks to all of the support with my team, and, just their idea of understanding who they're working with
Yeah.
is just, this ball of excitement and passion. And I really have a desire to, focus in on the details. And it took a lot to just dial into, this is it, this is all we got. This is who I am. I didn't know what to bring really to prepare for it. But I think the thing I love the most outside of the professionalism, I really like that I was enough. I was enough. I didn't have many bells and whistles. It was a stripped down crew, and we focused in, and we made the best of the situation. And I think it was exactly what it needed.
Yeah, and it just comes off where it's just the music and the video and the visuals just come out so great, and it fits the song so well. It really
Thank you
does.
so
I
much.
really enjoyed
Thank
it.
you.
But one of the songs I did like that off of the album was "Hello Sunshine." How did that all come about for that song?
Oh, wow. So, when I'm working with Tim Myers, it's a joy to be allowed every day to kind of like clean canvas myself and be very honest, quite frankly. And so we were listening to and coming up with a track, and he's playing it. And after, this is after days of doing some more upbeat or a tempo music. This one just felt like it was a day for a good yawn, you know, like, and so we just dialed into the integrity of, you know, where that energy was in the session. And it turned out cool. I mean, like Tim complimented me while I was coming up with the lyrics. I really enjoyed that. We felt like it had this India Irie dial in. So, you know, it was like really cool. I really loved it. I loved how the BGVs came together. We don't overuse the idea of harmonies. My projection to always harmonize on everything, but love the placement of the harmony with the backgrounds there. And it did kind of, again, like emulate this morning yawn, just, you know, reset to the day.
Yeah, yeah. And the one thing I do want to get into and ask you is, over the last 2 years, music has been really hurt with the pandemic. When you can't play live shows and you can't go out there and tour, you really feel what your music is, what you wrote, and get what the crowd is, what's that feedback from the crowd. What has it been? Well, has it been like for you during this whole time?
Well, you know, it's nerve-wracking in few words, you know, because after being on the stage, you take all that gas in and it just like really helps you dial in, like, give me more. Okay, I'll give you more. But with the screen between us, it's really difficult. You have to trust yourself in a way that I don't think I had much practice trusting, because a lot of my performance and daring to do has always been because of the gas. That's what I call applause. I call anyone that's like, you know, supporting me, it's like good petrol. And now life is starting to make us, you know, really need a higher quality of that diesel, but it's having to come from within. And I'm grateful for the grounding in my upbringing and the support. I'll never get tired of talking about my husband, John, just because, you know, especially saying the quarantine or the pandemic, it's caused us to be in close quarters, in close quarters with those that we do love. And he never tires of me. At least he doesn't tell me that. He doesn't treat me that way. And that, you know, they're encouraging. He's like, you know, I trust him. I believe him. And then the comments and the people actually going to watch the videos, you really get to trust that support is what support is, and not just, you know, the moment or the opportunities that help create an atmosphere of great applause and great reception, but you trust that the microphone is on through the comments and the likes. So not to dial too much into the dopamine of the likes on social media, but it is, you know, optimistically, it is a fair exchange of applause.
Yeah. Are you excited to be going back out singing in front of people?
Absolutely, but I'm still nervous because I'm still nervous. I'm like, I don't want to be sick. And, you know, God bless all of those who are struggling right now with war. My heart goes out to you. I'm always praying that peace would just abide. And so these are other ways that we show we care. You know, we're all impacted in some type of way. And I really want, you know, I want to be able to be a beam of hope and light. And I believe music is that recess, you know, everyone can join in. So however we can be there for everyone during this time, especially if it involves the stage, I am there.
Exactly.
I'm there.
I do want to touch on this. One of your songs, you were featured on the CW for one of the shows, and your music was on there, your voice. What was it like to have that pop, especially during everything that was going on, to get that recognition from CW to put it on one of their shows?
I'm still trying to take it in. I'm still trying to take it in. And, you know, I'm so humbled. I'm so humbled because we oftentimes we think we know how this thing is going to evolve. We think we know, and we have no idea. We have no idea, but I'm happy that I was given an opportunity to just breathe. A lot of the things that I'm doing obviously are solo with that same, you know, team behind me. So I'm just so grateful that I've been allowed or been capable of making anxiety my superpower. And allowing myself, like I schedule that crap, like not today. And in those moments, I've been able to really take in the honesty of what's happening. And then, and now it lives longer, you know, it lives a little bit longer. So I watched All American. I was like a fan. My cousin told me about the show, and I'm like, you know, I'm watching it, binged it, and then blown away in the last season, like, that's my song. What is going on? And so, yeah, I don't want to come down. I don't want to
Yeah.
come down.
And you shouldn't. And you shouldn't, because those little wins always go turn into even bigger wins.
Yeah, I don't want to come down. It was
And
beautiful. I'm so grateful.
yeah, with your music and your voice, I just see big wins coming in multiples in the future. Is there a tour? Are you going to be touring in 2022 by chance? I know
I
you're
receive
scared,
it.
but
I receive it. I receive it. I can't wait to tear that stage up with y'all. But there are some things coming, and you know, that's in January 2023. I will be on, I don't know if the first one was announced yet, so spoiler alert.
Okay.
For
Spoilers
sure.
are great. Spoilers are great here.
We can do it here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Here right now on Muse.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, spoiler alert, I will be on 2 cruises in 2023. Wow, this is a blessing. And so you can look on sixman.com for all of those upcoming events as far as Lady Bri is concerned. And also with Welshly Arms, because Lady Bri is very much so in Welshly Arms. And so I'll be on those. Those are 2 5-day cruises, music festival cruises that are epic. And Welshly Arms, which, you know, again, I'm a part of, we will be on tour a little bit in May, doing some things in May and doing some things in September and October overseas. So yeah, I listen, do not judge me. I'm trying to get accustomed to keeping my dates now. I mean, I've had 2.5 years off. And I thought it would be fewer dates, and it's actually more. So charge it to my head, not my heart.
Like I say, I don't judge here. I don't judge at all. You do what you got to do and what makes work for you. But we're just glad that we got to have you on to be a part of one of the first episodes of Sound and Vision here on Muse TV, and love your music. How can our audience find you to be able to download your music, be able to follow you whenever you're going to be coming into, especially we're based here in LA? How could they find you?
No. Well, awesome. Well, you know, all of my music is on all musical platforms. A lot of people like to go to YouTube if you don't have a musical platform, and you just put in Lady Bri. There's several options out there, but my last record was me. And then, you know, I'm very active on my Instagram page, so they can follow me at BRI_the lady. And yeah, so Instagram, I mean, I'm on Facebook and stuff, but to me, hit me on the gram.
Exactly. Lady Bri, thank you so much for stopping with us, talking about your music. Really appreciate it. And when you come in to LA, hopefully we could bring you into the set when we have the set ready to go and be able to perform a couple songs for us in the audience.
Absolutely, I'd love to. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you so much. And as always, if you want to find out more about Lady Bri, please head over to musetv.net and we'll give you all the info there. I'm Mike Sandoval. See you next time.